Hey everybody, welcome back to 100% Mags. So Newcastle United take on, of course, Newport County down at the Rodney Parade in South Wales tomorrow night. 5:30 kick-off, and of course it is for our chance to get into the quarter-finals of the League Cup for the first time in quite a while. And of course, if we look at the previous meetings between Newcastle and Newport County, you've got to go all the way back to 1947 for Newcastle playing against Newport County, and of course we lost in a Division 2 game to them 4-2 at their old ground, Somerton Park. Of course it's demolished now and it's got a housing estate built upon it, but the game before that we won 13-0 in the same season, of course, at St James's Park, and it is the home record for Newcastle United and remains the home biggest win in our history. And of course that game against Morecambe as well, just gone, was the biggest away win for Newcastle in history as well. 7-0 win against Morecambe. Let's see if we can do better than that. Of course, it's going to be a little bit tougher, obviously. It's still League Two side, Newport County, of course, but they are above Morecambe in the league. They are third place in the league. They've got a pretty good season going as well. They've got some good players there, like Tristan Abrams, who is firing on all cylinders at the moment for them as well. He just bagged himself 2 goals on Saturday in a League Two game against Bolton as well, where they ended up coming out of that one 2-0 winners. And of course there's a former player from Morecambe as well playing for them up front alongside Tristan Abrams, in Patrick Amond as well. He is a pretty good player as well. He's all fired up for this game as well, as with the rest of the Newport County players. They all seem to be pretty fired up for it. And of course he's got the best goal record, tied to the most goals in all competitions since 16-17, which is absolutely amazing record. So he'll be well and truly up for it. So we've got to watch out for Tristan Abrams and Patrick Amond as well. Sorry if I butchered his name there. I don't quite know the correct pronunciation for that name, but we've got to definitely watch out for them too, which Newport County will no doubt be playing against us from the off. Like I say, Newcastle won 13-0 at St James's Park back in 1947. Of course, there was a pretty good side back then for us Newcastle lads. And of course, if we look at other competition meetings between the two sides, there was also an FA Cup meeting in January of 1922 as well, where Newcastle came away from that one with a 6-goal win, with no reply from Newport County in that game. You know, so we seem to love to score goals against Newport County. So if you're a betting man, put your money on Newcastle to win big in this one, because we love to score goals against Newport County. Looking at the team going into the game, it's going to be sort of unchanged squad, I think, to be honest, because Steve Bruce has been bigging up Mark Gillespie for the way he's been performing of late for Newcastle in the Cup. I think he's going to again beat going in goal, which I'm all for, because I absolutely love the lad. He's an amazing player, you know, and I just wish Steve Bruce would give him a go in the Premier League as well. You know, he deserves it for the way he's been playing. He's got 2 clean sheets already in his 2 appearances in the Cup, you know, and he's on for a third if we play amazing in this game tomorrow night down at the Rodney Parade. But looking at what other players, Matt Ritchie, of course, he's going to have surgery because he's went and dislocated his shoulder in that game just gone there. So that's a little bit of a down now, unfortunately, but we do have some cover at that area. Of course, Jamal Lewis will be playing left back a bit more again, as he's now recovered from that kick from Basumba as well. He seemed to do really well as well in the game, just gone 2 against Tottenham. Joe Linton seems to be coming along pretty well as well. After that game against Morecambe, he played really well in that game, and then he went into the game in the Premier League against Tottenham, put in a really good performance as well. So we might be starting to see, fingers crossed, the improvement of Joe Linton, and maybe starting to see exactly why Newcastle paid 40 million for him. Of course, we don't want to get too excited too soon, because we have seen him go back on himself in previous season as well. I'd expect to see obviously Jacob Murphy getting the goal, because he absolutely was amazing against Morecambe, and of course it's another League Two outfit again. We seem to do really well against League Two outfits, I've got to say, but the League One outfits weren't that great last season. Of course, we got the draw against Rochdale, we got the draw against Oxford as well, which wasn't great. But we still ended up getting through at least. And of course, this will be our 19th appearance as well in the last 16 as well of this competition. And of course, we're seeking out a 9th win as well. And the last time we were in this competition as well was, of course, back in 16-17 season in this round of the competition. When we took on Preston North End at St James's Park. Of course, Newcastle United coming away from that one 6-0 winners in that game. So we'll love to score goals in this cup, and that's something that is a pleasure to see. As a Newcastle United fan, we don't get to see many goals from the club, and at least we get to see them in the cup. And Steve Bruce has given a good go, at least in the cup, for what he did last season, and again we're doing it again this season. So hopefully, fingers crossed, Newcastle United come away with a big win in this one. It will be a little bit tougher, like I say, because obviously these are third in League Two, and they're not in the position that Morecambe are, which I believe Morecambe was somewhere just below the 7th position, I think, in their League Two. Correct us if I'm wrong, course down in the comments below, but it's going to be a little bit of a tougher game, but not too tough, obviously, because there's still League Two opposition and we're still Premier League team, but that doesn't mean that we can roll in there, and just absolutely destroy them. But I am hoping for a big scoreline in the game. With that in mind, I'm going to go with my score prediction of Newcastle to come away 8-0 winners in this game against Newport County. Let us know your score prediction down in the comments below. Until next time, remember, like, share, subscribe to 100% Mags, as it will help the channel grow, and I'll see you all later. Bye-bye, lads.